Because I have everything.
Well, because you're well prepared.
Furthest thing from well prepared.
Yeah. Enough of that. Episode 17.
You ever bang to that music?
Only every other Thursday. Today's the day, ladies and gentlemen.
It is a Thursday.
Tis Thursday.
17.
All right. Welcome back to the podcast. We'd like to give a little shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Weller. Drink Weller. Go to wellerbrands.com.
Easy for you to run through.
Yeah.
Your read you recorded was a hell of a lot better than that one.
Yeah, we'll catch it at the break. You guys might hear a new sponsor reading.
Is that what we call it in the biz, the break?
That's what I wrote in the rundown. That's another word that I stole from TV or something like that.
Rundown?
We actually have a professional coming on to maybe give us a little
help,
feedback.
Much needed.
Yeah. Who was messing? Were you messing with my mic?
It's not no, remember, I just show up and perform.
That's true.
You do all of the other work.
That's true.
That would mean I showed up and did something other than being an asshole. Or an
so
idiot.
You may, excuse me, if you're watching, you may have noticed we've gone back to our original setup, and we have some extra cameras. We're going to try a couple of different new things.
We're getting better.
It goes. Yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress, you know?
That's what my wife calls me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, 100%. How was your day? How was your day today?
I sucked this morning. I told you already on one of my calls. I wasn't prepared.
Oh. But you got up and you got the workout in and all that shit?
Got it all done.
Yeah. We need to talk about that really quick.
Let's go jump into it.
Okay. So, part of the premise of this show was really we were going to
clear your throat into the microphone
all the
more
time.
than 20 times. I'm counting now.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I haven't had a dart in four months. It's just
there.
Residual.
Gotcha.
So originally we had talked about starting a podcast, and hey, we're dads, mid-40s. We share, we've had the same amount of divorces.
Wow.
Entrepreneur. I'm just saying all these things, right?
Okay.
Yeah. We're getting into it. And
boom.
During the summer, we talked a lot of golf, right? Because we were constantly playing golf. Every other week, it was like, oh, what tournament you playing? What'd you do that? Like, blah, blah, blah. But originally, it was more about us, not just golf.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about and mainly because I'm back on it, right? On the workout and this, that, and the other. But so I'm the kind of person that could be a habitual procrastinator.
Yeah.
And if I don't work out first thing in the morning,
I'll do it later.
I can't. It will not happen.
Yeah.
So my wife and I are very different people, but we do kind of share that one thing. If you want to procrastinate, I'll do it right there with you. You want to sit on the couch all day and order pizza and do absolutely nothing, just crush an entire season on a Saturday when we don't have the kids.
Sounds like a matchup made in heaven there.
It is, until you look in the mirror and you're like, I think I've gained 35 pounds.
I got a dicky do.
Yeah, for sure. So we started this new thing. Her and I just started working out again. If you miss
not ordering pizza and sitting on your ass all day, is that
for sure? Yeah. But if you miss a day to work out, because she doesn't like working out in the morning.
Okay.
I got to do it in the morning. Or play hockey or do something. It doesn't have to be some kind of crazy hour and a half workout or whatever. You have to do something physical every day, or you owe your partner $100 bill. Cash money.
Can't hide money. You're rich, bud.
Exactly.
I'll do it with my wife for $1.
No, that's the thing. You don't mind giving up $1.
Yeah, I do.
You mind giving up $100, right? You mind going to first of all, I don't carry a lot of cash ever. I have cards. I mean, you might carry cash or whatever it is.
$1 grand.
Yeah. Oh, hey, hook me up. Hey, I'll borrow from a friend.
This is like an IOU to member guest. What do you carry?
Yeah, right.
Hey, here's $1,000. Help me out.
Yeah. Member guest is a different scenario. But I don't usually have a couple hundreds on me or whatever. Maybe $20-$30 or whatever here.
We're all not Chase.
I just don't carry cash. Yeah, I don't wrap rubber bands around my money. But it's a motivator to be like, God, I gotta get fine. I'll go work out. $15, $20, $30. No, I'd rather.
You're doing $100 penalties.
$100 penalties. I have had to pay twice.
Yeah, I know. You didn't
She
sign
has
in. You
not.
weren't there. You don't got to tell me you weren't
No, no,
there.
no, no. I worked out this morning in Montreux. I do all kinds of different things. I don't just go to like one specific gym, but I've paid twice. And I was in Montana and she was here. And I'm like, "Are you going to work out?" And it's like 9:30. And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Bullshit. You didn't work out because we're not in the
9:30.
same place."
Yeah.
No, but she wears
The
her Apple Watch
yeah. It
and
tells you
shares
the info.
the info.
So you're like, you didn't.
So I was,
What
you know,
workout did you do? Heart rate didn't change.
Billy came over.
Boom.
Yeah.
The heart rate would change if Billy
Yeah.
came over.
So that's the thing though. But what's your morning routine? Like, how do you get up and get going?
I roll over and wake up and go. Honestly, it's the hardest thing to do every morning is to I have help because my wife gets up at dark 30 at 4:45 to go to her workout, and she's very polite and quiet and gets I mean, dude, she gets dressed in the closet with the door closed so that the light doesn't wake me up, but I'm like, "Hey, I don't mind because once I'm up, get up, roll out of bed,
Yeah.
get to it." Because I'm like you, man, if I pull them covers back over, there ain't no 7 o'clock, here we come. I'll sleep in. So just the discipline of that's the first thing I got to do today.
No.
Get it knocked out. So then I get up, go to the gym, and I mean, you saw me the other day. It's not some vicious workout that I do. It's a lot of like core strength, a lot of stretching, a lot of upper body stuff, and then I go in the sauna.
Yeah.
I'm in there for 25 minutes, maybe in the gym. Get out what I need to get done. And a lot of that's because I'm getting more like cardio and stuff with coaching. Like this afternoon, I'm going to go out for a 2-hour session with the girls, and I'll get a lot of workout in. And then, but then, dude, hitting that sauna is awesome.
Yeah. No. Sauna. Excuse me. How many was that? 6, 7.
That's more than 3.
Okay. No, I'm the same way. I even started making pre-workout in a shaker
Yeah.
and putting it on the nightstand.
So then it's ready for you in the
okay,
morning.
I'm back on it, right? So I've been shocker, I've been purchasing some items to help facilitate my
To help fill your garage.
yeah. Dude, I need to have the biggest garage sale in the world. Come one, come all, half price, bunch of cool stuff. So I got
That's actually why I agreed to do this podcast. Is all the shit you buy. I'm like, he's gonna be over it in a week. I'll just swing by and grab
yeah,
it.
come get it 30% off.
No, I just
Or
steal it.
70%
I just
off.
take it.
So I got the new Whoop. I used to wear it when I did CrossFit. I wore a Whoop for like 2 years.
Not a person's shocked that you did CrossFit, but go on.
Yeah. This thing is legit, the new one.
I gave up on him.
Dude, it's so good. I didn't like wearing it because you had to charge it every 2 days. This one lasts like 15 days. It vibrates as an alarm
Yeah.
to wake you up. That is silly. And if you want to find out what 40 actually looks like on a screen, 40 plus versus how it feels,
What is that, like version 2?
this is 5, the 5th one.
Gotcha.
But I can't use my phone right because
I was gonna
it's
go
a
look up
camera.
what the last one I had. It's
No, but dude, you can literally see your sleep and recovery.
oh yeah.
It's so good. And then yesterday I might have purchased the massage table from Chirp. Have you guys seen this thing? I'll put up the link on the thing. You'll have to see it. You basically lay down on this thing and it's got rollers that roll your spine and your neck. You're laughing now.
Well, I'm laughing now because like it's got to be weird for you laying on that because where it's supposed to be rolling someone's neck is over your head already. So you're gonna get a full use out of this thing.
Short joke. Yeah. It's not, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, if you've never met me before, I'm not 5'4". Okay. I'm 5'9 3/4".
In heels.
Okay. It depends on what kind of shoes I'm wearing.
In 3/4.
Yeah. I don't wear lifts. You're a dick.
I know.
All right, well, let's crack on.
Did you have to get 2 for one for your wife and one for you?
No, I just got one. And she was all pumped to get it. And the minute I walked in the door, I like pulled it out, got on it. And it's intense. It's like a deep tissue massage because you're laying on your back. So all of your weight and it's pushing up. So you're getting 100% of it. And it's like someone's elbow in
Is
your
there an
back.
attachment to flip over and do a front massage, like glory hole, whatever on it?
No, that'd be pretty sweet.
$1 million
Yeah.
idea.
Hey. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, it's awesome. Go check it out. It's pretty legit.
They're not paying us, but if we
Yeah, I
want to
mean,
float a free one to the boys, I can give them an
yeah. You
address.
know what? How about 15%? I think I own every one of the products that you make. So can I just get can I get like a can I get
Can I get
15%
free
off?
shipping?
Yeah.
Can I get free shipping for
Can I get a promo
a
code?
massage ball?
Good Lord. Okay. All right, let's get into it. What have you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Got fucking throttled at golf last week, man. It hit. We had a Friday game that me and Emo play a pretty fun $50 closeout game, which is straight match play, $50 once you're closed out. You can buy back in for half. $10 birdies, $50 eagles. He and I both
50 a hole?
no 50 for the match.
Oh, okay.
He and I both eagled one, so our $50 canceled, and then throughout the match, a couple birdies here, a couple birdies there. We're tied going into 18. We both are on in 2. He drills his eagle putt, and I missed mine, so it was $100 swing. So got crushed there. Then the next day we're playing again, and we also play. If you hoop it, you pay it, or you get paid it. And one of the guys in our group, Scotty, hooped from like 118, so 118 plus another 50 for the eagle. There, I was just getting crushed.
Yeah, Scotty P.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
So I was, considering quitting golf, find something else to do, find something else I'm passionate about other than giving people money every time I'm at the golf course. So I skipped golf on Sunday.
Yeah, maybe pick up hockey. It's pretty easy to learn right away. I mean, like you can.
We're coming into the time where it's winter. I could be convinced to do something like that.
Okay.
I called the fucking place or left them an email about the whatever it's called, Learn to Skate program.
Yeah.
Never heard back. Thanks. Looks like you guys are really up on selling.
Looks like you're really up on trying.
I sent an email and called. What else?
That's not you.
Show up.
You sound
Hey,
like you sound like my fucking 12-year-old son. Dad, where's the thing? I told you it's right on the counter.
No.
Walk downstairs.
Have they had
Here it is.
you
Did you look
inserted?
once? Did you try more than once?
Yeah, twice.
Did you look around the corner?
Yep.
Yeah.
I tried twice.
Yeah. All right.
Learn to skate. Let's look it up right now while we're on this.
I
Keep
could
going. Tell me
sign
about
you
your
up
day.
right now from my phone.
Public skating. Learn to skate.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So we'll go back and forth. We'll bing bong. I was up in
Bing bong.
Montana last week. Good little week. Drop-in hockey is back at the ice rink at Glacier Ice Rink in Missoula. They kind of take the summer off, which I didn't realize. Here in Reno, we play year round. So that was cool. Got to drop in twice. Guys up there are pretty good, pretty fast skaters. So that was fun. We went to the University of Montana Grizz football game. They beat Cal Poly. So they are 6-0. I think that's about, was that Big Sky division?
Sure.
I'm not
big on-
terrible. I'm not
Yeah.
college. The game was really fun. The venue up there is pretty sweet. Montana's not a big.
Did you go to the parade?
We did not do the parade.
Okay.
Because it was homecoming.
Yeah.
But our attorneys got us tickets. Their family's like super ingrained throughout the valley, and the seats were awesome. You know, it's still bleacher or whatever, but we're like 7 rows back from the team. Really cool atmosphere, but it's kind of funny. Like, I guess D1, like big college games. I've been to like University of Maryland. Those guys look like they're in the NFL.
Yeah.
Big guys. A lot of these guys were smaller. And when you're that close, I went to a Miners game. Some of those boys are bigger.
They got a big offensive line. They got big O-line.
Boys here at the Miners.
Oh, yeah.
But the game was fun. The tailgate was great. It was good, man. We had a blast.
Talk to me about the tailgate.
Tailgate was good. Food everywhere. Small. I mean, again,
It was a little cooler up there
school.
too, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. They did their throwback colors, which are like University of Texas copper.
Oh,
so I mean, it was a good rebrand. They're maroon now. They're pretty dope. The Grizz, and the grizzly bear from back in the day looked like a cartoon, like Fat Albert cartoon, just like a grizzly bear. No, but the time was great. The company was really good. It's funny going back to like working out or whatever. Me and my wife, we were good all week, and then that day we just drank all day. Went out and
Yeah, but you
ate a
kinda
bunch of
have to.
sushi, and then ordered pizza, and I fell asleep before the pizza even got there.
That's happened, to me once or twice
Yeah,
on
day
trips.
drinking is the best.
It is. You almost get, like, 2 sleeps out of it.
Yeah,
If you go early day drink, it's a noon kickoff, boom, you're done at 3, boom, go home, power nap. Up,
I
time for the evening.
if I if I'm asleep after day drinking, I'm not getting up.
There's the
That
difference.
was it. Well, that was a 20s thing, I
Some of
think.
us are built different.
Even a 30s thing. Yeah, not for me. If I drink that much that I need a nap, I'm not getting up.
Some of us are built different,
Yeah.
bud. Power nap.
But
Puke and
the
rally.
week was fun. Everything was good up there. We had a blast.
No, it's, college football's great, man. That's some of the I know you're not a big fan of it, but I think it's the best time of year. If you ever get the opportunity to go to the South and do an SEC or ACC tailgate, something like that, it's next level.
Yeah, and it's not that I'm not a fan of it. I just didn't go to college for 4 years to have like an alma mater where it was like,
I know
you
you're
know,
not looking at me. I didn't go for 4 years either.
it's
What, you
true.
wanna hit the crickets on
I was
that or
gonna.
yeah, there you go. There, yeah. Merv wasn't welcome after year 2.
I really went semester by semester.
However, it
Didn't
did
really.
not deter me from going to other colleges and experiencing
Oh yeah,
awesome weekends and tailgates, like having game day in the front yard of, the University of Florida, Florida State. I think it was 1998,
yeah.
98. Yeah,
There was a full
or 99.
year
I don't know. One of those years.
where if I wasn't at University of Maryland with my two buddies Justin and Brandon, and Justin again after he switched schools, I was at West Virginia University.
Is that where you guys were hooping around in the, hearse?
The what?
Didn't one buddy have a hearse that couldn't drive in the snow or something like that? It was on one of our first episodes. I think it was Justin, I think.
Could have
I
been.
might be right. I might be wrong. Probably right.
I don't know if it was a hearse.
I'm always right.
Anyway,
An old ambulance. It was something, or a van or something. It was like a whatever. It was awesome.
oh, I don't know.
Speaking
I'm sure I'll get a text about that later.
speaking of vans or wagons, our fucking girls team right now is a wagon.
Yeah.
We had a little hiccup in the middle of the season, right? 2 losses. Now we're 10-2-1 on a 5-game heater. Swept our rival at their place and at our place. Split with the other rival, but we're sitting in the 2 seed right now. We got a big game, senior day, I guess, because it's a day game on Saturday. If we win that, we have a good chance of being the number 1 seed going in. We've already locked our spot in the playoffs, but
What time is that game?
that is 1:30 on Saturday.
Oh.
I know, we got a big Saturday, man. Charlie's got like a dance contest or competition with like 7 different dances she's in, so I'm going to be doing that. It's senior day. 2 of my goalkeepers are graduating, and the one that I've been training for the last 2 years goes to me. She's like, you're dressing up for senior day. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, well, you looked really nice for the girls last year. I expect you to wear a suit for me. So I'll be out there in a suit,
Okay.
ready to go. I'll be looking like a hockey coach on the sideline.
Oh, please tell me it's like the large pinstripe or the box. Remember the box that they used to wear?
What are you talking about?
I got a jacket like that. Just the old school 1970s, 1980s hockey coach
No, I'm not going to
with
look like
like
that.
the ridiculous, like what is it called? What's the that's gonna I'm gonna look
The
that up
square
right
in
now.
their pocket square?
No, it's not a pocket square, but keep going.
I won't have a pocket
Keep
square.
going.
I might. You never know. Be dapper. Be professional.
Yeah. Oh, that is not how you spell pattern.
It's for my senior girls, so I'll do whatever for them. I'll make them happy. We got 4 graduating.
And then so something like this here. What is that?
Yeah.
Custom catering? Catering. What is that?
I don't know
Is that a
what
real
you're
word?
on.
Hold on. Let's see here. Images.
Yeah, this is going over real well for
No, I
people
know.
listening. We have to
Yeah,
fucking cut this out.
Don't worry. Something, yeah, ridiculous. That's hog's tooth or
Houndstooth?
houndstooth.
Or herringbone? You talking about like the
No.
material? What are you talking
What are
about?
you just seeing stuff and just calling it out?
Well, no, that houndstooth's it's Alabama's fucking color.
It was something ridiculous. Like, anyway,
All right,
crack on.
you're up. What do you mean to do? You mean to read your fucking stuff too about Art's wedding speech? I'll give you that. I'll tell you, man. I don't know what it was. Sounds good to me. Remember, we go back and forth. This is
Got
the
it.
dirty show today. We're
Got it.
gonna we're
Got
gonna
it.
include you.
Um, no, so one of my best friends um, called me up, and he's getting married on the 9th of November
Don't do it.
in Vegas. And he's like, "Hey, I'd like for you to say, a few words." So my first question was, "How long? And who else is speaking?" So I'm not the only person speaking. It's not like a best man speech.
Gotcha. Is this like a
So I was a
rehearsal
little
dinner or
no,
at
this
the
is at the
reception?
reception. So I
Oh,
was a
okay.
little I was just trying to get my bearings, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I've never been a best man. I've never given a best man speech. I know it's not doesn't need to be that long. But then I said, "So who else is?" He's like, "Well, my brother and my other best friend Casey." I'm like, "Okay, fine. Like, how long do you think?" And he's like, "I don't know, like a minute and a half to 2 minutes."
Keep it short, bud.
But dude, that's a decent amount of time. Like, I know it doesn't seem like a lot,
Yeah.
but you can write 4 pages of paper that lasts 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And we go way back. We were in the Corps together, 20 plus, 25 years ago. Tons of stuff. So you got any advice?
Yeah. Don't tell stupid stories about being hammered when you were in the Corps, about grabbing, chicks back in
Grabbing
the
them by
day.
their
J- You know,
no Donald Trump stories.
compliment his new wife,
Okay.
right? Compliment him. Keep it simple. Like,
So
and I mean,
thoughtful, not
thoughtful. Yeah. I
funny.
mean, do you want me to come in there and be like a stand up comedian and like get the crowd going? Or are you giving like a heartfelt speech about, hey, what's his name?
Art
Art.
Arthur. Yeah.
Arthur. About him on a special day. You gotta kind of get the feel of what it wants from him, and maybe talk to his brother. What's his brother doing? What's the other guy doing?
No, I know that's the whole okay. All right. That's good advice. That's good. I mean, I'm shocked. That's pretty good advice. I was expecting
You expect, hey, have
huh?
13 beers and show him your dick.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
for sure. I was waiting for
if
that.
we were 23, that's probably what the speech would look like, and
Yeah.
what the result would
Or
be.
have him come in the bathroom and see what you did in the toilet.
Well, you're welcome.
No, but it'll be
So when is this?
it's November 9th. It's in Vegas. We're actually flying down in the morning and then coming back the next day. Um then last thing that kind of happened for me,
What day of the week is that?
it's on Sunday.
The wedding's on Sunday.
Weddings on a Sunday.
Mm.
Yeah, we're flying down in the morning and then coming back.
Oh well, I'll wave at you. I'm flying back Sunday.
From Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. No, and the last thing to kind of wrap up the week for me.
You got a couple things, bud.
Well, I know, but depending on how I want to go through them
Oh, okay.
is
So we're gonna go Dutch. Gotcha.
go ahead.
Changes on the horizon, man. You ever get to a point in life where you're like, I gotta fucking reel some things in here?
For me, it's
Every day you have that-
every third week I have that
When you look in the
conversation
mirror
with
and you're
myself.
like, man, I got too much shit. Now I don't know if it was just getting my dick kicked in at golf that kind of made me like, I can't be everything to everyone and everywhere all at once.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe this is getting older, but kind of prioritizing like what are your big rocks in life that you need to start being there for, doing more of. So I've got a couple things in play that are probably going to pull back on, and I was just looking at it as a parent, as a dad for Charlie, is just being there, like, because Allie's telling me all these things that were like, she's got a dance thing here, she's got a dance thing in Vegas, she's got a dance thing in Hawaii, and she's like, am I booking 2 or 3 tickets? And it kind of made me like reflect like that. How's that even a question, right? It should always be you're booking 3 because I'm there.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been that way. So it's like, it hasn't been that way because I've tried to help run this organization or help run that organization and be a part of this and do that. And at the end, like I'm trying to serve so many other people, make so many other people have great times that it's like, yeah, but they're having great times at what expense? Well, it's the expense when your wife says, hey, I'm booking flights to Hawaii for your daughter's dance. Am I booking you a flight?
Yeah, I mean, but be fair to yourself, right? Like for, Charlie's very young
Yeah.
still. And, for the last, I would say probably 5 years, this is really the first from now to 12 months prior. This is kind of the first year for her really to be doing
Yeah,
a ton of this stuff.
for sure.
So, I mean, don't beat yourself over the head with it. I mean, you were trying to get as much done as you could
before this started.
before this started.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
that's a good perspective of it.
yeah. It is difficult, and from my side, it's kind of it's tough because we have them every other week.
Yeah.
So we have to kind of prioritize when we can and can't be there, and we don't have anything super pressing like that right now. Like if Jax is playing travel soccer, but it's still kind of like localized. We
Yeah.
don't have like a
You're not in
trip to
NorCal yet.
Hawaii
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
like
There's 4.
yeah, things like that. No, that was just 4 in the last couple minutes.
Gotcha.
Is there any throat specialists out there, little doctors or whatever? Should I just lozenges?
I
Should I
believe
be
what
on the
you're
lozenges?
I believe what you're looking for is called a throat goat.
Yeah, that's a
Oh, nope, nope, that's something different. Sorry.
mhm.
Um, but yeah, so just like looking forward at kind of 2026, a lot of things are going to be, and I think a lot of things are going to change.
So, what do you? I mean, do you want to elaborate a little bit? Or you
Not
is it like
yet. Depending on when this drops, there'll be. I'll probably have a lot more to say.
yeah?
At our next episode.
Uh huh.
But just kind of things that are in the works for me. I want to take a step back from the MGA. Right.
Yeah.
I've been president for 4 years. I've ran every tournament we've done. I haven't won a tournament there in 4 years. Time for me to have fun there, right? Let somebody else take the reins and run it. And if it sucks, hey, it sucks. That's the reality of it. Same thing with Northern Nevada, right?
Yeah.
Maybe let somebody else take and run that. Um,
Yeah. You're ready to be a participant instead of the organizer.
yes, in that, and a participant in more of the family's stuff, right?
Yeah.
Be more engaged with the family. That's kind of one thing I said earlier this year that I was working on. When we went to the Cravens was to be there, be more engaged, and through work and through my coaching with everyone else, that's kind of the foundation of building everything on with everyone is, be where you're at. Don't chase your phone, don't chase your email, don't chase the fires. Be engaged in what you're doing. Structure your day, structure your week, structure your month so that, when you're there, that person gets all of you. Cause like when we're doing this podcast, I deserve all of you and you deserve all of me. We're putting into this, right? And when we leave, we often do our own thing. Same thing with life and everything else. So
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's another really good point. Because we're not. I feel like we kind of are those people where I don't always have my phone out to like take a video of what the fuck we're doing so I can post it on this podcast or create content or whatever it is.
yeah.
So I like that you're saying that because when we are doing something for the podcast, let's be those people with the phones out taking video, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And the other 95% of our life or 97% of our life or whatever. Yeah, I like it. I like that being part of the moment.
Yeah.
I don't need to take all the photos and all the shit, but
For sure.
yeah.
What else you got?
Um, I don't know, feeling a little older this week. My son turned 11. He's my youngest. So I have 7 years to go until they're all out of the house. And just need to start doing some prior proper planning for
Oh yeah.
when all of them are gone. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. And I know you're not there yet because Charlie's still young, but it's hard. Like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? I don't know.
Don't forget Tyler's 20 and lived with me every day from when he was 13 on and Reagan's 17.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's just the not to complain or compare when we were young. It's just so different.
Oh,
Like, it's just a completely different world, and it doesn't even really deserve a lot of conversation because kids now are like just completely different humans than we
they
were.
are. And it's funny that you bring this up and I'm going to add to your story. Probably like 3 or 4 years ago, I was kind of searching, right, with everything that was going on with work, with life, and I was like, man, I just want things to be simple like they used to be when I grew up, right? We rode our bikes down to Travis's house and played football or soccer in the side yard, or we rode bikes to the cul-de-sac and played tennis ball, which was baseball with a tennis ball. I was like, I want my kids to experience that. I want them to have that when they grow up or grow up like that. So we went to Florida and we stayed at my parents' house and I was outside and there was nothing. There was no kids. I'm like, "Well, but if I move back here, it's gonna solve that problem, they're gonna have it." And
Oh, I
it's
completely agree.
and I'm realizing it doesn't that's it's everywhere. It's not where I live, where we live here in Reno or there. It's just kids are different, right? It's not get home, hop on your bike, and boom, I'm tearing over to the Wesson's house so we and the boys can play in the backyard, or I'm heading over to the
Yeah.
Cannons so we can, go ride dirt bikes or do whatever. It's dude, they're on they're the way they absorb information is completely different. They're not watching cartoons Saturday morning and then going out to play. No, they're grabbing a device and learning it from right here.
Yeah.
And so and it kind of made me think like part of where I'm at now is enjoy where you're at and be, there where you're at because the shit ain't different anywhere else.
Well, I think okay, I think there's two things. I think you're absolutely right. Um, but as far as like the neighborhood thing goes, because I kind of had an issue with that when I moved here. Growing up on the East Coast, not everybody's super friendly, right? But you would still talk to your neighbors. You'd still know who all your neighbors are. And I would, when I first moved here, I'm like, people here are kind of dicks. And
Right.
my kids were young enough to where they weren't running around outside anyway. They were mine are 19 and 18 months apart. So when the oldest one was 4, the youngest one was 1. They weren't running the streets
Yeah.
yet. But like individuals, like adults weren't out. Everything was kind of shut in.
Yeah.
Where if you go back east, like everybody still kind of, at least in the neighborhoods I grew up in, everybody kind of knew each other. And I think you'd probably get that in Florida too.
Oh
But
yeah.
I think you're absolutely right. Like there's no need or push to go outside because
Dude, when
as
we were
much as
little,
go ahead.
the doorbell would sorry to jump on you. When the doorbell would ring, you were excited.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, someone's here, sweet.
Yeah,
Now the doorbell
fuck, it's
rings,
the
you're like,
mailman.
who the
Damn it.
fuck is at my house right now?
Yeah.
And why are you interrupting my day?
Exactly.
It's just a different freaking mindset.
Yeah. And then there is something to be said too. We could complain, till the cows come home about devices this, devices that. But from a very early age, devices are like a parent's way to get a second. And then that becomes an addiction, right? It's like, oh, hey, here's an iPad. I got to go do something really quick. Or
Yeah.
I need 10 minutes to myself.
Bury yourself in Peppa
Yep.
Pig.
And then that shit just keeps going and going and going. So it's, we're all to blame. But I mean, you're right. We have a perfect neighborhood. We live in a perfect neighborhood. We probably live 2 miles apart, 3 miles apart, same neighborhood.
Yeah. 2 miles.
And you could literally tear that whole neighborhood up with a bicycle.
Oh,
Be on the golf course, do all kinds of stuff. It's an older neighborhood from like what are the
1960s.
60s? Yeah, dude, it's titties, and the kids don't even want to go outside. Like I make mine go out in the backyard, get on the trampoline, or go do this or whatever. But
Yeah.
we're on the go now. Now that they're basically teenagers, all that shit's over.
So, end of an era.
Yeah.
And even you mentioned it before. We live 2 miles apart, and it's not like we see each other every day. We see each other here, and maybe once. Well, then
Yeah.
again, you do try to invite me to poker tournaments that I don't play in.
Day of though,
Day
day of.
We're a lot of
Oh,
day
yeah.
of invites between you and I.
It's yeah. So there's I'm playing in a poker tournament tonight. It's a charity event for the Northern Nevada Children's Cancer Foundation, and it's just kind of a weird time of the year. Like school's back in session, sports are full go. You know, my business in Montana picks up in the fall. I swear to God, like October, November, December is like a whirlwind.
Yeah.
So we always, not that we forget about it, but my wife always has a table for this tournament, and we always forget to fill it.
Yeah.
Like
Happens.
and so I'm, we're calling everybody. Hey, does anybody want to play this, that, and the other? And then, of course, all the people that we do know, they have tables too. So
Yeah.
they're like, I'm trying to fill 2 seats, this, that, and the other. So, unfortunately, you guys aren't going to hear this before it comes out because I probably would have invited four or
yeah.
5 of you.
Yeah, hey, call
For
in
sure.
tonight. You're in. Fly in. We'll get you a free poker
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back. We're going to talk a little hockey,
Okay.
and hopefully not bore the shit out of everybody. But yeah, we'll be right back.
Boom.
You might be asking yourself, what is that delicious sounding beverage that was just poured into an ice cold cup? That is Weller. You can find Weller at wellerbrands.com. Use DND podcast for your promotion code for 20% off your order. Free shipping for orders over $120. Now go get some Weller right now. Back to the show.
Hockey time.
I was messing around with that the other day. Like, we have all this equipment that I bought that we have like no fucking clue how to use whatsoever.
I'm sure we could be a lot better than we are.
Oh
We
yeah,
just
yeah,
are
absolutely.
morons.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I mean, you want
to talk a little high, high pitch? No big deal.
Okay, we're knuckleheads. All right, so we're gonna get into a little hockey really quick. First impressions. What do you think the season so far?
We look old and slow.
This is Pitt.
This is Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this is the Penguins.
Yeah, I have it on my rundown here. Our second line is a group of monsters.
Oh yeah, dude, you guys got Mantha, the guy with the B that I can't
6'5",
pronounce.
240.
Yeah.
And then Brazu 6'6", 232, and then Malkin in there too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking at the average age, man.
Just
That's a lot.
goods. Yeah, you guys are pretty old. I think I was listening to who the fuck was I listening to the other day? I think it was probably Spit and Chicklets talking about how one of the guys on there that they were interviewing was pretty pumped that you guys have kind of put a little time and effort into younger players instead of trying to go out and trade for a playoff push at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is important. I mean, you got to
like Eric Carlson.
Oof. Yeah, how old is that guy? 82? He's up
Born
there.
in 90.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're old. We're 2-2.
Yeah.
Going to be a consistent, I think, battle the whole year. And I put in my thing like in the talk of Crosby, and I know Malkin's in his last year of his contract. He'll probably retire after this year just from the looks.
Yeah. Well, and there's a lot of those guys too. Like, Kopitar, all those guys are like kind of
Kopitar's in his last season.
His isn't last season, but what I'm saying is like these guys have played for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean it's
and
their
it's the same club too,
Yeah.
Kopitar's same way, Kraz. I'd love to see, and don't be floored by this, I'd love to see Crosby move. I'd love to see him go to Colorado and get a cup run.
Colorado. What's wrong with the Caps, man?
Dude, I would. I said a cup run.
Yeah, cup run. Hey.
Not a chance to make the playoffs, but an actual deep run.
That's not nice. For initial impressions of the Caps,
what do you got?
No, I think the Caps have. I have them making the playoffs. I think I think a lot of things have to happen for them to be like a cup contender. Injury is always the equalizer, right? Throughout the season, people being healthy come playoff time,
for sure,
and then staying healthy during the playoffs. The Caps' biggest issue is being able to continue to perform like they did last year. So they have so many mid-level guys just have career seasons. They battled back. They had a good amount of grit. I think they were playing for Ovi.
Yeah, so you think there was a bump in their play just because Ovi was going for the scoring?
Yeah. Well, the thing too is like a lot of these guys like McMichaels, Chikrin, PLD, Pierre-Luc Dubois, like they all had career seasons. And these are guys that have played for like 10 years, right?
Yeah.
So you see kind of everybody kind of get into the mix. They're a big team.
Yeah, they are.
They're a really big team. I mean, there's a couple lines out there, Tom Wilson, Alexi Protas is 6'6", his brother 6'5". Like, it's a big team. It's about health. Let's see how it goes. I mean, I like how the season's starting. They battle back. They beat the Lightning 2 nights ago. Yeah, we'll see.
Talk about a slow start, man. Bolts are sputtering out the gate. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh yeah. Well, no, not only that, the that first game that preseason game, they got fined like $150,000.
Oh yeah, for all the fighting.
Yeah, and John Cooper got fined like 25 or 30.
Coop.
Yeah, great coach. Fucking knucklehead move,
dude. And we're gonna roll into this here in a second about face off, but just his speech for Canada.
Yeah.
before the final.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them. And
I'm not a Sully fan. Like,
well,
are you?
well, I mean, yeah, we won cups with them, and it kind of ran its course there.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think the Penguins sucked because of him.
Oh, I don't think so either.
I think they were as good as
long
they
in the
were
tooth.
because of him. You know what I mean? I think the general manager and what's happened at that organization is what caused him to suck. But I mean, he showed give him a good roster, and they can perform.
Oh yeah,
He can get people
yeah,
up to do it.
yeah. I mean, all in all, I'm super excited that hockey's back. We're mid October. We're 2 weeks in. I will say, fantasy hockey not difficult at all. You literally, and it's
Whoa, you changed the whole board.
No,
All right,
you
keep
dummy.
going. That was
What were you trying to say?
That was crickets.
You were
No,
trying to do that one. You
that
wanted
was
crickets?
with fantasy hockey, and it turned into fucking guar.
Guar. No, fantasy hockey is not terrible. You basically just do a quick lineup every day. But you're like, wait, who do I have? And it's a point. You're like racing for points. You're not playing other people in your league.
You're not redefining the wheel about fantasy sports. Just so clear.
What a dick.
No,
So anyway,
you know who cares about your fantasy hockey team?
no, what I was gonna say is it's not that I'm not watching hockey almost every other day or every day or whenever it's on, but it is fun when you have someone on your team. You go,
Makes
you
it more
pay a little
interesting.
bit more attention. Like,
then yeah, you're
I'm
okay. I'll
gonna
watch the
know-
Nashville Seattle
Yeah.
game because I've got X on
Yeah.
my team.
exactly.
Now let me ask you this, because I'm trying to become a Western Conference watcher, because I'm sure I'm like you, or you're like me in that
As soon as Sid the Kid is gone, you're nice all the way. I know.
I don't disagree. I
heard it here first.
I do like with Mitchie.
Oh, you got
with
Mitchie
on
Marner.
it. Come on,
Jack Eichel. Come on.
There is a Knights jersey in my office at home already up. It's been up for 2 years. But I'm not a bandwagon. I'm not a go ahead with. I don't know what you're gonna press, but I watched the East Coast games, and I think even after the Sid, Gino, or Letang, they're all gone from Pittsburgh, I'm still going to be an East Coast. I don't know if it's a different style, if it's at the barn, whatever it is, I like it better.
Oh, on the East Coast? Well, I think the next couple of years that might change. So you look at the Western Conference now, I mean, you got a ton of great teams.
Oh, you did, absolutely.
I mean, I think the Western Conference is so much deeper than the Eastern. I mean, the Metro is not looking tough. It's really not. I mean, you got the Caps. I mean, the Atlantic looks better. You got the Panthers. The back and forth with the Bolts and whatever. The Western Conference looks good, right? It's
very good.
You got two young teams in San Jose and Anaheim that have made some moves over the past couple of years. Young teams, exciting. Colorado, Dallas, and the Oilers and the Knights. I mean, the Knights.
I
have redefined how GMs look at hockey.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But I think the reason behind it is because I'm old. And what I mean by that is living in the Pacific time zone.
Yeah.
I can watch a 7:00 game on the East
4:00
at 4:00 and watch the whole game, and then I can go to bed at 8:30 like I like to. Right, I'm not missing period 2 and period 3 like I did the other night when Pittsburgh was losing to Anaheim. I fell asleep.
If you're trying to get into hockey, sorry, go ahead. I haven't cut you off.
No, I've been just I fell asleep.
Yeah, if you're trying to get into hockey, pay for ESPN Plus.
Right.
Okay, so I literally watch.
Got a hot take. Keep going.
I watch the games at 4:00 in the afternoon. Like that's when the Caps play for me out here in Nevada. And 5:00 when I'm in Montana, I'm running kids around, or I'm still at work. So like I get home at 7:00, I put the game on, and I fast forward through the intermissions and the commercials or whatever it is. Sometimes I unfortunately get to see the score before I can get to the game.
Before you get to watch
it, but I still get to watch everything. I mean, that's the way to go.
Let me ask you this: what's your take on female commentating
for hockey?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have a wide enough pool.
Okay.
I mean, there's generally always a female commentator in Olympic or international, um, which is deserving. I mean, especially women in Canadian hockey.
Look at you, Mr.
Dominated.
Equality. I think it's fucking terrible. Right? You know, being brought up on Gary Thorne, Doc Emmerich, and there's great fucking announcing. I think it's they don't have that goes with it.
Yeah, there's some give and take on that.
Granted, I'm giving you two of the fucking legends of the game.
Yeah, but I also don't like to. I mean, look, Beninati and the guys that do it for the Caps that have been doing it for years, and they talk, they do like, hey, he's coming down in a half ice and blah 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 blah.
It's like 40s baseball.
Yeah. He's off the dash. He's coming in hot and puck side. That gets a little old too. I mean, it's nostalgic, but it's maybe I guess is that one of your pet peeves?
It's on there.
Women talking?
No. No. Yeah, it's married to the women that we are. We listen to women talk all the time.
Yes.
And there is a time and place. I love talking with my wife. I love hearing them tell stories.
Yeah.
When I watch my hockey, kind of want to hear Doc. Well,
yeah,
retired,
no, I will say there's
Bucci, whomever.
Yeah, there is a difference. You're getting a lot of strategy with female announcers, like strategy of what they could have done here, or what they could have done there. Oh, this is why this happened because the fourth liner came in, or blah 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 blah. Yeah. So I get what you're saying. I don't really have a conclusion on that, but yeah. I think you'll be full-fledged Knights, and you know what? I don't have a problem with it. All
right, next game that I'm watching that has it, I'm gonna put you on. And be like, hey, dude, watch this. Tell me what you think, because it made me turn the game off the other night. I was like, oh, I'm not into this.
So that's what's really great.
Doesn't keep you in the game.
That's what's really great about ESPN Plus, because you generally get two options for the broadcast. So
home or away.
Home or away.
Yeah.
So that's why I always end up listening to Tom Laughlin and Craig Beninati, because they're the Caps announcers. And when you go to ESPN Plus, the only time that you don't is if it's like a nationally televised game.
You know what I like to do is, because it's the same thing with the center ice package. You can pick, for most of the games, unless it's a national game, then it's on NHL Network or ESPN.
Yeah.
Is you can pick home or away. And I always like to listen to the whomever we're playing against announcing, because I know that the Pens announcers are going to skew it towards it. It's always going to be Penn stories and this and that, right? And so I like listening
to their other people.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah.
Because then it's like I hear them get hard-ons about their players, but I do it because it helps me learn more than just the top three players on that team, right? You're going to learn a little bit about their third line winger or their third line D. You know what I mean?
On the opposite team.
Yeah, the opposite team, because they're talking about him, whereas they ain't going to say a fucking word about him when I'm watching it from the Penn side.
No, for sure. I agree. But I think, again, I'm just going to throw it out there one more time. I don't think it's a big deal if you just become a full-fledged Knights fan.
We
live in Nevada.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal here.
Hold on. Are you projecting right now? Because Ovi's at the end of his road.
No. I love the Caps' young talent. They're going to be great for great's a strong word. They're going to be good and competitive for, I would say the next 5 to 7 years, based on how they are looking. They have an NHL factory in Hershey. The Hershey Bears, I think they're 5 for 6 last Calder Cups. I know we're getting deep into hockey right here, but Christina, this is the stuff you need to know. Okay. And I know you're a full-fledged Panthers fan now, which we appreciate. But yeah, I think 5 to 7 years, they're going to be competitive next 5. And dude, Carberry just won Jack Adams last year. I mean, young coach. He's only 40.
Okay.
They got some
visits sustainable this season. We'll see. Here's where we spin this, though. Even if you're not into hockey, watch Face Off on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
It gives you that reality show kind of look into the players. You sold me a bag of fucking goods. You're like, yeah, just watch the first episode. It's all about Crosby.
Might have been a lie.
He had one sentence. He had one
He's
sentence in the
he
episode.
is. There's a ton of him in the third episode.
I was so ready. I watched it this morning because I was trying to do the rundown last night. I was trying to do my other coaching shit last night. I was trying to do other things, and I was like, you know what? I'll get up early this morning, hit it, and then I'll go watch it. And I was like, huh. Sure seems like a lot of Kachuk stuff going on in this
it was
episode.
the Kachuk show. Yeah,
but it was great. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still, it's such, I so enjoy any professional sport where you get that look inside the locker room, look inside the daily lives of the players, the coaches, the families that are involved with it. You see the players in a different light. It's awesome, man.
It gets better. I think, I'm not going to go through the whole thing and give you because I watched the whole thing.
I'm only on one. Don't be a fucking spoiler.
No. We'll do. The first episode is good. I mean, the first episode is really just kind of
Four Nations,
all the momentum of last year. The Four Nations, the Kachuk brothers, the two fights right off the opening face off. It's a good episode, and it's kind of what American hockey. It's our kind of
shot in the arm.
Yeah,
we needed it.
It's great. It's great. Go check it out. It's really, really good. So we're gonna kind of switch gears here. We got a really good interview with. I mean, go ahead. Who you got here?
We got the current Coastal Carolina men's head golf coach, former UNR men's head golf coach, and a great buddy of mine. Played a lot of golf with him, Jacob Wilner. So we're gonna have him pop on here, give a little interview, give us a little rundown of his current team at Coastal Carolina. I think he spent 12 years here at Nevada, built an unbelievable golf program here. Yeah. Thoughts on kind of NIL, college golf, and I think their season's just now ended last week, I believe. He'll get into that, and then it picks back up, I think February or March. What that looks like for them, and just a little bit of my boy Jake.
All right, here we come.
All right, welcome back. We have a friend of mine from former head coach, University of Nevada. He is the 2000 graduate of Coastal Carolina University. He holds a bachelor's degree in recreation and leisure, which maybe helped him he had the 54-hole scoring record of 205. He was on the dean's list 2 years in a row. Well, when you're in rec and leisure, that's a pretty easy accomplishment. He averaged 72.3 strokes per round in 1999, and former University of Nevada head coach and current Coastal Carolina University head coach, native of Coral Springs, Florida, graduate of J.P. Terravelle High School. Please welcome Jacob Wilner to the show.
Boy, I don't know where we're going from here, but that's quite the intro. Thank you.
I'm just trying to one up when John brought in Ollie last time. So,
I got a piece of paper after 4 years in college, so I think I did my part. It's the same. Whatever the paper said on
what was the is a Bachelor of Science in?
Yeah, it's Recreation and Leisure Service Management. I mean, I don't know what that is, but
got it.
I graduated in 4 years with over a 3.0, so that's good enough.
Hey,
you got did leave off. Yeah, you got us both beat combined.
Yeah,
I did leave off former assistant golf professional at Wilshire Country Club in Los Angeles, California. But I think that stories or that part of your life's got some good stories that go with it too that you and I have shared in the past.
Yeah. I've been in the golf business since 2001, so 24 years of doing this stuff.
Awesome. And go ahead, John. I'll let you kick off.
No, I was just gonna say, man, that's great. And our podcast is mainly, it's not really geared specifically for golf. We love playing golf, but it's the more people that I'm meeting that are golf professionals and or chasing that dream to be a professional. I just think it's really cool to hear that perspective as golf as an industry and as a profession. I met a guy once when I was working for a food manufacturer, and this guy pulls up in a Bentley and he sells paper for a living. I mean, like, who paper? It's just, to hear about these different industries and how people kind of go about living their lives. So I really appreciate you coming on. I'll probably just gonna ask a bunch of questions about coming up, being a golfer. What made you really want to fight to become a pro or a assistant professional and stay on that track for in that golf industry?
Yeah. So my brother is 5 years older than me, and then my father played golf and got my brother into it. And then when I turned 6, I started playing, and then my mom started playing basically so she could hang out with the 3 men in her life. And I played every sport under the sun in high school except for football. My parents let me play football because I was kind of a maniac. I would have got hurt. But I just loved golf. Played at the junior level, played at the high school level, was fortunate enough to get a scholarship at Coastal and played 4 years and won 3 conference championships as a team. And I tried very briefly to play. It was never really like I was an above average player, but you have to be so good to play for a living. And then I got into teaching and had 3 or 4 different jobs. And then in 2008, I got the first go at Nevada as an assistant coach. And this is my 17th, 18th season as a coach and 16th as a head coach. So uh, I'm hoping to do this for another 7 years and go cut fairways somewhere and have the least stressful life ever.
Be the starter, the old curmudgeon starter.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine with me. Yeah. So
So we're gonna kind of go back and forth. Jacob, you had a really good amateur career. Have played in USGA events and throughout that, and I guess you could lump college golf into there as well. What's your favorite amateur golf memory?
I played in the USGA 3-man state team, and let's just call it 2016 was actually the last year. It was just such a memorable event. So it's a 2-year point. They don't play the event anymore, but it was the last year that they did it. It's a 2-year point system where they took from Northern Nevada and Southern Nevada. They take 3 from the state. That year it was 2 from Southern Nevada, meaning Las Vegas, and then 1 from Northern Nevada. So I was the high point getter there.
Who are
And
who are your teammates?
actually, it's reverse. It was 2. It was David Nelson and Ed Fryatt. Ed
Okay.
Fryatt played on PGA Tour, played on and for UNLV. It just was a really memorable. I mean, that's what came to mind. I've been fortunate enough to play in 3 USGA events. Somehow I qualified. Um, but that one was just the way they treated us it was just really special.
Awesome.
Right on. Hey, I want to
Yeah.
go back. Go ahead.
Where was
Sorry.
it at? Sorry, dude.
It was at Birmingham Country Club in Birmingham, Alabama. One of the best golf courses I've ever played. If you're ever in the area, it's a must play. It's absolutely fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah.
I was going to go back a little bit because you said that you grew up playing pretty much everything outside of football, and it's funny because my oldest son is now really liking golf, and he just started to do like his first couple tournaments. And I never played individual sports growing up; it was just football, hockey, and lacrosse. So it's always a team atmosphere.
Yeah.
What do you and like? How do I kind of impart something on him to be like, taking one from the other, like going from, I don't know what team sports you played, but like going from like a baseball situation to like then changing the mindset of playing golf by yourself with 3 guys you don't know. Kids are not always outgoing. Some are a
Right.
little less. Like as a coach, what you do for a living now, like what's one thing I can say to my son to be like, hey, I know it's different from a team atmosphere to an individual atmosphere, but like how do you get through that?
Yeah, you have to be a good teammate, and there's a lot of aspects to that. But if your son is playing in a golf tournament and goes out and shoots 43, if he's the higher scorer on your team and his teammates, shot 35 and 36, like you have to just be a good teammate and be supportive. Like it's more big picture about the program than it is about the person. That's tough to do, especially in golf because it is very competitive and it is mostly an individual sport. But high school golf and college golf. I mean, we have 9 guys on our roster, 2 coaches. You have 11 different personalities. But as long as everybody comes together with the common goal of just working hard and being coachable and just being a good teammate, even if you go out and you have the lowest score that day, but one of your teammates had a bad day, just go over there and just pump them up and just say, hey, let's go work on something on the driving range. Let's figure it out for tomorrow. Just the positivity is so important when you're working in a team atmosphere because it can be negativity is just the only word I could describe is just toxic. Negativity is just kills teams. So,
Oh, yeah.
So add on to that. So my son's one of those kids that can actually like really beat himself up. He's just starting. Has only shot like, shot in the 80s like 2 or 3 times. He's usually like mid 90s and stuff like that. But he's had a little bit of sight into be like, oh wow, I can hit that good shot every once in a
Right.
while, or just beats himself over the head when he doesn't make a good shot. And it's so frustrating because I want to be like, hey, brush it off. I mean, your years of coaching, have you had those players that just can't, like, what's the one thing to say? Is it keep it light? Does it make something fun? Like, or just, be
I
hard
mean,
on them and
yeah,
be
yeah,
like, get over it, suck it up.
yeah. You have that player every year. Um, that's just the nature of the beast. You know, I'm I'm I think I'm a combination of demanding on my guys, like our schedule and when we got to get there and what we're doing and stuff like that. Like that's non-negotiable. But I can 100% accept bad golf, right? I'm not saying I feel good about it when my guys don't play very well, but you have to be accepting of bad golf. If you're doing things the right way, if you're working hard and you're doing things the right way, you're representing the program, you're representing the school, whether it's high school or college, you have to be able to accept bad golf. When we play like crap, I don't get on my guys stuff for bad rounds. If we do something that doesn't represent our program well, then I'm up in their business. But uh, bad golf happens, bad football happens, bad baseball happens. You can't, as long as you're doing
So
things the right way.
it's a completely different approach that you take when like we play a member event when you're like, hey, if you shit the bed today, you're walking home, or I'm not,
Yeah, I mean
or
that's
you're
different. You
buying
want to
beer.
drink, yeah, you want to drink. I'll never forget it. I played in the member guest one year we only played in one year at Hidden Valley, and my brother and I we're driving down the fairway. We had a topless cart somehow, and we're listening to Tupac smoking a cigar, driving down the fairway, drinking a beer. I'm like, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really, whatever we shoot, right? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It isn't getting much better, right?
No, it's not getting much better than that.
Yeah.
So,
So hey, you briefly touched on your time here in Reno. You did an unbelievable job rallying the Reno community around your program. So I want to first commend you for that. And when you were at UNR, how's that been at Coastal? What does that look like there?
well, I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I'm a graduate of Coastal. My wife's a graduate of Coastal. You know, I when I inherited Nevada, we weren't very good. Um, and to be quite honest, when I inherited Coastal, we weren't very good. So, it's my job to turn that around, and we've made strides. We won our conference championship last year in the Sun Belt. But Myrtle Beach has a lot of similarities that Reno has as far as being a smaller city, as far as not having professional teams other than like a minor league baseball team like
Yeah.
Reno has. So our community really gets behind Coastal Carolina athletics. And they certainly get behind uh, men's golf. So, my job is easy in that sense. Obviously there's a lot of moving parts, and I got to meet people and just spread the word about golf. And it's amazing. You start playing better, and then you start getting, you start reaping the benefits. But Myrtle Beach is a great golf town. I it wasn't as much as I loved my time at Nevada when this became available. It wasn't even a decision, right?
Yeah.
But I will say 100% that I do have fond memories of my time in Nevada. I spent 14 years of my life there, and I think we did some pretty good things. But now it's my job to do it at my alma mater until I retire and cut fairways.
Gotcha. And as a quick follow-up to that, to hop over Dutch here real quick. There wasn't much, or it hadn't really kicked into gear 4 or 5 years ago when you were at Nevada, but how has NIL changed the college golf landscape?
Well, so NIL is actually no longer NIL. It's called rev share. So it's the same thing, but that's just a new term that might change tomorrow. Um, it's gigantic. I mean, it's everything in baseball and football.
Yeah.
And it's definitely trickled its way to golf. I'm not going to say the amount of money that we spend a year on it, but it's significant. I am paying players to come here on top of scholarship, and there's it's definitely it's there. The transfer portal has really changed. It's really crazy. I'm trying to stay away from it. I'm trying to go strictly freshman, which is the complete opposite of what I did at Nevada. When my last year there, when we were 30th in the country, I had 5 transfers on our team, 4 started. But I'm trying to stay away from it. It's crazy. If you know, you can call some kid that you've never talked to, maybe you've seen, once they enter the transfer portal, and within like a minute, they're just asking how much money we can give them.
Oh, shit.
And I'm not gonna drop the F bomb, but I'm like, hey man, I don't even know you. I talked to you for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking about how much money I'm giving you, right? Like,
Yeah. Let's talk about what you can bring to the program, or
Yeah.
what your goals are in school, not how much fucking dough you got.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Feel free to cuss as much as you want on this
Okay,
podcast as well.
no, that's cool. I didn't want to be the first one to say motherfucker on there, but it's like, hey man, like you're transferring from Ole Miss, and you were their number 7 guy, and you didn't play but 3 events in 2 years, and you're calling.
Yeah.
You take a phone call from me, and you want me to pay you full plus $15,000 a year cash? Like, what are you talking about? Like within 2 minutes, I'm like, good luck to you, bro. And people are paying them. And a lot of the mid majors are the ones that are really overpaying kids. The big boys, they have unlimited dough. So, but yeah, it's a huge thing. I think a lot of people are holding strong to not just throwing a bunch of cash. I think football's a different thing. You just have to pay some of these guys. But
Well, I think it'd be great if they were able to pay it based on output, right? Because I just caddied for Ollie up in Canada for the PGA Tour of Americas, and just to hear some of their stories and how their season goes and what these guys are making. I mean, you could still make a cut and maybe make 15 grand a year.
With
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a ton of money, and these guys, I'm sure could, compete or beat the shit out of anybody in these, mid-tier schools, because they're already there. They've already gone through that first level of Q school or whatever. So it'd be slick if you could, based on output. Yeah. Hey, I'll give you 45 grand. But that's where the cap starts, and then it just.
Well, I just signed a kid last night. Actually, I was on the phone for 2 days with he and his parents, and they just wanted this and wanted that. And I said, listen, I'm gonna I can get you that number, but it's going to be incentivized. You got to do this, this, and this to get to that number. Like, I'm not just giving you, it's no different than performance in my job. Like, I have a bonus structure, you know, and I'm not getting shit if we don't play well. So, you know, I'll get enough for him to get here. And I'm all about, you know, getting kids full rides. It wasn't that way 5 years ago. You know, I'm going in the direction of having a smaller team and giving them more money. But you got to do something for me. Like, what you did in high school doesn't mean shit until you put, you know, a Sean and Clearhead on your shirt. And, you know, if you do that, then I'll pay you.
John's
fine doing
confused
that.
it to what a Clear is.
A Chanticleer.
logo?
So, well, this is our golf logo.
I did read
So-
the exact thing that Dirty said, your whole bio
read
or
his
whatever
bio?
it is. I
Oh,
did
I knew
read
it.
that from the university. It was
So
pretty
be-
close to verbatim on there. But
I skipped around.
So it used to be when Coastal Carolina started, it used to be University of South Carolina at Coastal Carolina. And Columbia, which is USC as we call it out here, not your USC out there, are the Gamecocks, and a Chanticleer is actually a baby gamecock, and it comes from Chaucer tales, Canterbury tales. But a Chanticleer is a baby gamecock, and that's our roster. And we wear teal. You know, we have Teal Tuesday. Teal's our color. Yeah, and our campus has grown. It's actually a pretty cool spot.
Now, did
If I
they
can
make
get-
you memorize that in the recreation and leisure portion of your degree, or
When I was in school, I called it a Chanticleer. So I couldn't even pronounce it right when I was in school.
yeah,
It's kind of like when I first got out to Nevada, I called it Nevada, like every other asshole that goes out there that never lived there.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did
same
too.
here?
Yeah.
Us East Coasters, we were like, screw it.
Yeah.
Let's go to
You
Nevada.
spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
Nevada.
Hey, so
Yeah.
so back onto whatever you called NIL these days and all the money that's in it. What does travel look like for college golf these days? Are you guys PJing it up, or are you still? How's that work?
We next semester we actually are flying private. You know, we did it probably my last 5 years in Nevada. I think we did it at least 4 times. Yeah, we do have some pretty generous people. We changed the name of our title tournament. The name was getting a little bit outdated, and we had somebody come in and throw some support to us, and you know,
NetJet's the sponsor.
he owns,
NetJet.
well, he you know, again, I'm not going to mention names, but he owns his own. So I think we're gonna fly twice this year. We'll fly down to Ponte Vedra, which is you know, TPC, near TPC Sawgrass, and then we'll probably fly to Conference, which is in Jackson, Mississippi. Which both those flights are, you know, they're the ones to Ponte
Pretty
Vedra is
quick.
less than an hour.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Quick up and down. Yeah. So,
Yeah, so I noticed in Reno, a lot of the UNR golf alum, there's a lot in Reno still. Do you find that is it the same thing for Coastal? Because you were, Dirty, you were talking about how you're always out building this community. And I'm new, you know, I've been in Reno since 2012, but really kind of met a lot of these guys from the UNR alumni in the last like 5-6 years. So it seems like there's a lot of the people supporting. Is there a big alumni like from the golf team in Myrtle Beach?
Yeah. Traditionally, there's been a lot of international student athletes for the golf program, so they generally don't stay here as much. But I would say we have a dozen guys that still live here that got into the golf business that are head pros at courses in the area. I mean, we have 82 golf courses within whatever mileage. So yeah, it is. I mean, the more I think about it, we do have a fair bit. We do an alumni match every year, and that gets sold out really quick. So yeah, we do have some fan base, and you know, we're fortunate to be really active at the Dunes Club. And there's a boatload of of members there that are alumni, and we put on a really cool tournaments every March, and it gets heavily supported. So I mean, the support of Coastal and the community is really good. And there are a fair bit of guys that stay around, once they graduate.
Right on.
Currently, what advice would you give to high school kids that are looking to play college golf or play at the next level? What's the best way to go about reaching out?
The best way to reach out to a coach,
Yeah,
I can tell you what the worst way to do it is.
ask for money in the first 30 seconds.
How much you gonna pay me?
No, the worst way is, and I might be incriminating myself, but the worst way is when I get emails from mom or dad or uncle trying to talk to me about their athlete. Like I respond to the majority of emails, but like that is like the biggest red flag to me. If dad's calling me to talk about little Johnny, then I don't think he has much of a chance. Like, cause dad's not coming to play for me. Little Johnny's going to come play for me. And I think it's very important for them to be the one, taking the reins and looking into the program and reaching out to the coach. I mean, obviously if the family wants to help him out, write, a professional style email. But yeah, that's probably number one on my list is if dad sends me something.
Do you allow parents to caddy for your players?
It's not even a thing in college golf. No, like I definitely want. Yeah, I don't. I talk to parents when they're going through the recruiting process because there's finances involved, and that's not on a 17-year-old kid. But once they get to school, like I'm not gonna take a phone call on why his kid's not starting for us. I would never take that phone call. If there's a health issue or if there's doing something really wrong in school, like obviously we'll address that because that's his better well-being. But I don't talk to parents about their golf games. That's up to the kid and our team and our staff.
Did that happen? Was there an incident where you had like one of these helicopter parents of like a 19-year-old or whatever that just?
Oh yeah.
Is there a good story behind? Like, what's the worst?
I had a parent call me during competition that wasn't there and asking how the fuck did X player make an 8 on this hole. He never did that in junior golf. And he called me, and I was a moron for answering the phone. It's just like
lesson learned.
It's crazy. Lesson learned, and honestly, that's that was earlier on in my career, and I'm still really close with that player. I'm not close with the dad, but I'm close with the player. And yeah, it's just you gotta let. I mean, the young men and young women that are playing college golf, it's on them. We have relationships, and I'm not here to be somebody's friend. We definitely have fun. We definitely give each other shit and we laugh. But at the end of the day, like my job is to win. And then, once they graduate, then we can get together and have a beer and become friends, which I talk to, dozens of.
Hold
of my
on now,
former
time
players.
out. We're getting in. We got some questions that we're going to rapid fire here at the end that you're
Yep.
reading my script for me.
Okay.
As
he was itching. He hadn't talked in like 45 seconds, so he was just scratching over there.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, I want to be respectful of your time with everything. So there's a couple questions that we ask as we kind of go through. The first one kind of proves to us whether or not you're a psycho or not. When you're getting ready in the morning, do you go sock, shoe, or do you go sock, shoe?
I go sock, shoe.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
Good to know.
We'll air the interview.
Is that the right answer?
That's the right answer.
Well, I don't know if it's the right one. It's right for us.
However, I did take a picture in the locker room that I went sock, shoe, and then sent it to Dutch and to Ollie and said, "Does this make me crazy?"
No,
Weird.
I generally put my socks on upstairs, and then I walk down the stairs, and we have a shoe closet, and then I put my shoes on, and I get the hell out of the house.
All right. What's your greatest memory at Nevada?
My greatest memory at Nevada is when we won a tournament at Olympic Club. It was hosted by San Francisco. It was like either late February or early March, and we had a good team that year. We didn't play one round of golf outdoors the entire semester because it was fucking snow white outside.
Dumping.
And we drove over the hill and somehow made it over the hill. And keep in mind, we're going to play Olympic Club. Like, it's not exactly the easiest golf course to show up to. And we won. Like, I don't know to this day how we did it. We had great players. Sam Harned, who's now our assistant coach. You might have met Sam.
Yep.
CJ.
Yeah.
Joey Verzich. Then we had Sam Meek as well, the tall Canadian. I think Trey Davis.
I actually met Joey in Canada. Yeah, I just met Joey.
Yeah, he's great.
He was out
and
there
then
playing
Stevie
with Ollie.
Osborne, Ollie's brother, Steven hit just a fantastic shot on the. He was past the flag at 18, smallest green at Olympic Club, and just hit a phenomenal bunker shot. I think we ended up winning by 1 or 2, but yeah, I don't know how we pulled that off, but that would be my most memorable deal there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Stacked team too. Was it an awkward conversation with Steve's dad, Steve, when he did take that 8 in the tournament?
No, it wasn't Steve. It wasn't. Hey, don't get me in trouble here. It wasn't. I told you I wasn't. No, it was not. No, Steve.
Ozzy would never. Ozzy would never.
No, he was great. Yeah.
Now, here's a question that possibly could hurt some feelings, right? But who's your top? Who's your favorite player you ever coached?
My favorite player or my best player? Or both?
Favorite.
Both.
Might be both. Grant Booth and I have always had a great relationship.
Okay.
The Aussie. Yeah, we were very transparent. We were very open and honest with each other, and but I tell you, I got a couple. I've had a couple of guys that are on my current team that I really, really, really like.
Awesome.
I mean, you asked me. We have a guy by the name of Jack Lee on our team right now, and hopefully they're not going to hear this. But I mean, you're not supposed to have favorites, but he's pretty fucking cool.
No one listens to our podcast, dude. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's my cousin and a couple of people in Florida.
Yeah,
it's not a
I
big
got
deal.
a cousin in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, what makes somebody just like you spend so much time with these guys. You spend time on the road. You spend time in the car. You're flying. You're going to practice. You're going to tournaments. You spend a lot. So, you definitely have different relationships. And, I love all my guys, but there's always people that you kind of get along a little bit and will gel a little bit with. But yeah, I'd say Jack Lee from England and Grant Booth from
Australia.
From Australia.
So I actually stayed in a house with him, Ollie, and a couple other guys when I was caddying for Ollie in Alberta. Dude, Boothie had me rolling the entire time. I was up there for the whole week with them, eating dinner with those guys every night.
Oh, he's crazy.
Oh, he's so good. We went to a Morgan Wallen concert too. It was a good time. Good time.
Yeah, he's crazy, but he's crazy in all the good ways.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, my last question before we let you run is, who won when you played Meredith Kirk at Grand Dunes?
Let's just say that all my shots were on the first take.
First take, Jake was out. I love it.
Yeah, I hit some good shots. It was fun. That was cool to do. It's kind of
what exactly was it? I feel like that's an inside joke that the two of you know. So
just Google it.
5,
Google
6
Jacob
listeners.
Wilner golf, and there's a good video.
Oh, we did they do like a showcase of golf courses, and Meredith Kirk is an LPGA professional. just a sweetheart of a lady. They go and interview people and go to different golf courses, and they showcase Grand Dunes, which is where we practice, and we played 3 holes. And you have cameras all out there, microphones, and they are just talking about shots and talking about golf and hitting shots. So, but
Dutch, check it out. It was
first
produced
take.
well. The sound was awesome. I'd be remiss
Yeah.
if I didn't ask you about what's over your left shoulder.
My left shoulder. Oh, this is
Yeah, what's
yeah.
that
I might
guy?
have put this there.
I know that doesn't
That is
usually hang
our,
out in the kitchen.
No,
Fantastic.
honestly, this hasn't left my kitchen since we won. I normally put it over here, but I just strategically moved it around because of better lighting. Yeah, that was we actually. You want to see a pretty cool video? That was pretty special. I'll share it with you. That is the highlight of my athletic career, and I was coaching. So I'll give you the 45-second. You play 54 holes, and they seed you 1 through 4. 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3. We were the 1 seed. We beat 4 in the morning, 3 matches to 2, and then we played the number 2 seed in the afternoon, the defending champions, and we were 2 down with 2 to go in the last match. We both had won 2 matches, and Jack Lee, we had a rain delay of an hour and a half when we were in the middle of the 17th fairway. We go back after the rain delay. The kid from the other school hits a bad wedge. We win the 17th hole. We're 1 down, and the kid from the other school made a completely bonehead decision, hit it in the water on 18 when all he had to do was tie the hole to win the match. And then we won that hole. So now we go to the 19th hole and for the entire conference championship. And Jack made like a 35-footer. And our guys went crazy. And
Oh, it went bananas, I'm sure.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So that was
That's
definitely,
awesome.
definitely the most. I don't care what we do. It's gonna be hard to beat that day. That's pretty awesome.
And you should keep that trophy in the kitchen.
I do.
I don't do dishes. I'm a champion. You see this trophy right here? I don't do dishes. I don't cook. I don't clean. I'm a champion.
I actually don't really do the dishes, but I do clean. But no, I'm not shitting you. That trophy has only left my dining or my kitchen counter 1 day, and that's when we had our ring ceremony on campus. So it's been in there since like May 12th. My wife doesn't. She don't. And even if she did, I'm leaving it there. I don't care. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, Jacob, we really, really appreciate your time. Yeah, man. It sounds like we need to do a little East Coast trip. Whether it's Myrtle Beach as a stop or we come out and just play at Myrtle Beach. I've never actually been to Myrtle Beach. I grew up right outside of Baltimore, been up and down the East Coast, but never really spent any time there. So it's pretty
special. It's pretty special. June is actually a really good month to do it. I mean, it's a little steamy, but the golf course is actually in really good shape. November is. I mean, it was 74 degrees today and not a cloud in the sky. So, or October, November's really good too.
Nice.
Right when the season's over, when you're ready to go.
I got an excuse now. Yeah. We got you out there, and then I got some family out and that just moved to Wilmington, so I can.
I'm getting a you aside next time we play. We're not playing this straight up bullshit where you rake me for a couple hundred. Okay.
Well,
and I'm getting them all.
Well, we'll determine that when you get here.
All right, dude. Well, hey, the first one was great catching up with you. Great seeing you again, man. I'll definitely be in touch. So thanks. We'll throw some links in. Send us that video so we can put a link in there. And then I looked online. There's a thing to help the golf program to donate to it as well. I'm going to give that link to John so he can pop it in there as well. So maybe one of our listeners will help you out as well.
All right. So
the other thing too is like we want to be able to. Oh, well, you can just text it all to me and I'll grab it. But
how do I? So I see it recording, but how do I get it to you?
No, just email it to him and then we'll put it in.
So this is saving everything. It says recording.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it says it's recording.
We'll cut all this.
You send it to me and I'll put it in. Yeah.
So once I leave this conversation, it's going to send me the email or send me the link.
No. You can just send it to me directly.
John will email you from his email.
Okay.
John will email you so you
Okay.
have his email address, and then just take
Is
that
it a
video
video?
and
What?
send the link.
Yeah, that's where I'm confused. It says it's recording, but how the hell did it, how do I get
No,
it to
no.
you?
Get what
Is it
to
on your
us?
iPhone or something, or what are you talking about?
What video are you talking
No,
about?
I'm on. You asked me to send you a video, so you're telling me to send a video of what we just shot.
No,
No.
of the
So you said you had a link
you had
of
a
your
video.
40 of your
Oh, the kid making the putt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you right now. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll send it to you right now. Yeah. All right.
I was just getting ready to say we got to have you back on, and now I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you can edit this shit out a little
I'm
bit.
just kidding.
They don't teach
I'm
this
totally
in travel
kidding.
and
Hey,
leisure.
I do want to. Yeah, I do want to have you back on.
Yeah.
When there is other things that come up, like in the golf community, because I want to be able to talk to other professionals other than this donkey walking around his house while we're filming. And
cutting
hearing
this
his opinion. I
motherfucker.
want to hear some actual golf
Yeah.
professional opinion. But hey man,
I'm around. Yeah, I'm around, guys. So I'd be happy to do it. Just give me a heads up.
awesome. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon, buddy.
All right. Take care.
Later.
Yep.
Okay, welcome back. Great interview. I think we got to have him back on.
For sure.
See how the season shapes up in the spring.
Got to get him. You know what? You need to play with him once. He's.
I did. I played with him. I was so hungover. This was like right after my divorce, and I might have been going out a little too much. And I
Well-
showed up on the tee, and I think Scotty P had like just joined
Okay.
Hidden Valley. I left after the fourth hole.
That happens.
I was like, I do not need to be in
my
public
head hurts.
or out here.
I gotta get home.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a couple. We'll wrap it up. We got a couple things coming up here. I do want to get into the things that make you a psycho.
Okay. I got a couple.
Okay, I want go ahead.
We've already gone over and we ask every guest are you a sock shoe or sock shoe?
Yeah.
Is explaining it. But how do you tie your shoes? Are you a loop swoop and pull, or are you two bunny ears?
Loop swoop.
Me too.
Loop swoop.
Think that says a lot about us.
I think that's.
Have you met a bunny eared person?
No, but I also sit Indian style. I don't sit crisscross applesauce.
Well, it's easy. Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think
But
it's
you call it that.
It's a generational.
Oh,
thing.
absolutely. Call it Indian style.
Yeah, but I don't ever remember anybody trying to teach me how to do bunny ears to tie my shoe.
Really? Maybe it's a West Coast thing where they do like the one, then the other, and you put them
My kids tie their shoe like that.
Okay, who taught them that?
Not me.
Okay.
I was working. my ex-wife might have taught them that, or
There you have it.
I think it is kind of easier for them to grasp than the loop, swoop, and pull. Maybe at an earlier age, the two.
Reagan
things.
taught Charlie how to tie her shoes in like 10 minutes. I was like, come back in the room. She's like, hey, Dad, look at this.
I will say this. I think the ladies have the ability to learn quicker at an earlier age.
They just can't call hockey games, but they can show you.
The ability to get their shoes tied months before the boys is impressive.
That's true. That is true. Notice I don't have ties on mine. They're Velcro.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
This is not on the rundown.
This is a
Hot dog.
Ooh,
Hot dog.
upside down or not?
No. Hot dog, mustard, or ketchup?
I'm a psycho. I go mayo and ketchup on my hot dog.
What?
Absolutely. I like mustard too with a hot dog.
It's mustard only.
Okay, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're in Chicago.
If you're from
and
Chicago, you can't have this and that
you
on it. You
need neon green fruit snacks on your fucking hot dog.
You got to have half a
Get it.
tomato on it. So you can't have ketchup, but you can have quarters of tomato on it.
It is good. It's not bad. It's a one and done. It's a one and done.
Yeah, it's a BK hot dog.
Yeah.
King of Chicago.
what do you-
Sausage King of Chicago.
What happened at HV?
Oh my God, dude. Just some fucking guy, some old guy, just not happy with whatever's going on in his life. So he wants to project it to us. So we go out. We are the second or third group off on Saturdays and Sundays. And it may have been the Friday game. I don't fucking know, but I think it was Friday. And we went off at like whatever. And we went with 6 because we're a private club. You can go with 6. You can go with 10. As long as you're keeping pace with the group in front of you, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
So we're on the 9th green, and I'm kind of watching this dude. He's a single, and he kind of comes from the range, goes past the 9th green, kind of skirts up by the 10th tee and sees that there's a foursome on the 10th tee. So he kind of loops back around, and he's kind of hanging out where the card hangout is. Kind of like, that's kind of odd. He's trying to jump. You see there's a foursome. If you want to jump, you already made the move. Go
to
around
11.
Go to 11. Go to 12.
Yeah.
Go wherever you want, but don't try to squeeze it. And the weather sucked. It was, I think me, Juice, Emo, Woodhead, trying to think who else. In the weather,
2 other
just
people
sucked. And we're like, at that point where like Scotty P was with us and maybe Emo's son. And it's at the point where you're like, you're at 9, you're right by the house. Do you call it and go in and grab lunch, or do we move on and keep playing? So we're all kind of sitting there and we're like, all right, we're going to go. So, go in, grab a beer, grab a snack. We go to the tee. And as we're getting ready to pull out and go to the tee, the dude stops right in front, kind of like almost like tries to almost hit me, but doesn't, kind of goes around and stops right in front of me. And he looks at me and he's like, don't you think 6 is a bit excessive? And I'm like, what? Are you looking at what?
Excuse me? Yeah.
Sorry? And he's like, don't you think playing with a 6'em is just a bit excessive? And I was like, well, is that your opinion? He goes, yeah, I think it is. And I said, well, how about this for an opinion? We've waited every fucking shot on that foursome that's still on the 10th tee right now, and we're a 6 ball. What's your opinion tell you about that? And he just was like, oh, and fucking drove off. I was like, you are such a fucking curmudgeon. You've got nothing going on in your life. You want to be an asshole to somebody else for something that doesn't even fucking affect you.
Yeah.
Right? Not to mention, we waited every shot, but we still played in an hour and 45 minutes as a 6'em.
Yeah.
Finished our round in 3 hours and 10 minutes as a 6'em, waiting on every fucking shot. Like, dude, go find something else to do. Get a friend and play with him.
Yeah, we don't even need to really get into my next one because I want to stay on this. This is the kind of no, but like
We're
this,
gonna-
like I had
It gets me fired up.
I had a good one, but that's a whole nother conversation. That might be a 20-minute anyway. But this is the kind of shit that really pisses me off. So like it was the other when there was the girl driving on the golf cart. Who was that? Shane's daughter. So she's like in high school, right? Yeah, and she's driving a cart, and some blue hair in a skirt went up to the thing and complained, and he got a nasty gram in the mail or whatever it was. It's like, do you not have enough going on in your day that you need to take time out to go correct somebody? Now, don't get me wrong. If your kid is sitting next to me in a movie theater and he's being a shithead, I will correct him.
Or if your daughter's driving on the golf course where she shouldn't be,
or
being
if
an asshole.
Something's happening that's wrong, no problem. But to randomly walk up or go up and be like, hey, let me insert myself in this situation, you're a fucking lunatic.
I'm just happy I gave it right back to him, because usually I'm like the calm one, like, yeah, cool, whatever, dude, that's fine. No, F that, man.
Yeah.
Tired of it.
Yeah.
Tired of it. Get him out of there.
Don't be a donkey.
And that's the beauty of being at a club. Like just last weekend when we were down for the member guest, or the weekend before that at San Gabriel. Dude, we played 6, second group off in the morning. We played 6 and played it in 3 hours and 10 minutes. And guess what?
Yeah.
Wasn't an issue.
Yeah.
Group behind us couldn't keep up. Just go.
Well, and that's the thing. So what people don't realize, if you're at a club, so when I played with the boys from Minnesota, we had 5. We called the pro and said, hey, we have 5, blah, blah, blah. He said, okay, you got to be done in this amount of time. You got to finish at a minimum or at a maximum 4:15, which is basically what should be a max time at a private club.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, especially Montreux, because it's not like Hidden where it's flat. And Montreux, you're going through mountains.
Yeah, there's all kinds of shit and blah, blah, blah. But that's what you do. People aren't sneaking onto a golf course on the 3rd hole and inviting 2 other people to come fuck up everybody else's day.
Yeah.
It's not the case. You have a starter, you know who they are. Everybody knows everybody that's playing on the course that day. And if I got 6 people, I got 6 people.
Yeah. It also tells me this jackass doesn't know our rules, doesn't know that we don't have a limit.
Yeah.
right? You can do whatever you want as long as you're within that time frame.
Yep.
So
Things that make you a psycho. Don't be a donkey.
don't be a donkey.
All
Don't
right.
be the burro.
What do we got coming up before our next episode?
Dirty has, I've already said it because we recorded two kind of really close together. This weekend is big. We have our final game of the season to get us ready for the playoffs. We have the senior night. I'll be looking sharp in a suit for my ladies because they asked for it.
Can I get you some slick back? I mean, you don't have enough for the Barry Melrose.
The hair?
But if you, I mean, maybe.
No, I'm not going straight back with
Go
it.
straight back, a little slick back?
No.
No? Okay.
She'd kill me. She's like, I want a good picture of us. Right? Like, okay, I'll whatever you want. You know, you've worked your tail off for me for the last 2 years. So yeah, whatever you want.
I like it.
I mean, wear a pink suit. I'll wear a pink suit. I don't care.
I like it.
Make these kids happy. I got that. Tomorrow I'm playing in the Sparks Mayor's Cup, defending champs. Larraguetta, myself, Bosma, and Taylor.
Right on.
Larraguetta ditched us, so he will not be defending with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you know how pumped I am for a 7-hour round out at Red Hawk at 7 a.m. tomorrow. That's
the weather. It'll be better for the folks that don't know and haven't been to Reno.
Cold.
October can get a little chilly.
Frost.
A little bit of weather. A little bit of precipitation. So it's been raining the last 4 days. So
yeah, wet, cold, suck. I think I might be sick. And then, like I said earlier, I'm being present. Not only do I have the girls' game at noon or 1 o'clock on Saturday, I got Charlie's dance starting at 8 a.m. on Saturday. Oh, dance dad, dude.
Yeah,
I'll be cheering, wearing a shirt. Maybe not. Maybe pull it off.
Sequence. Maybe some sequence.
I'll sequence. I'll paint my hair. It'll be great. That's what I got. What you got?
Yikes. Couple of things. So we have a big game coming up, and I'm going to keep talking about this until it happens. So the Battle for Nevada is a charity event on November 8th. It's a hockey game. There is a nonprofit veterans organization here in town called Reno Veteran Hockey. A part of that organization will be playing Battleborn, based out of Vegas. They'll be coming up. We will be playing before the pro team here, senior A men's hockey team, the Reno Ice Raiders. Their game's at 7:30 or 8. We play at 5:30. Tickets will be available starting on the 1st of November. If you purchase a ticket for this event, you automatically get a ticket to the pro game.
Ooh.
It's a ton of fun. It's a great cause to come out and donate. This organization is really kind of a helping hand for vets to kind of get them involved in hockey. It's a good amount of camaraderie. We do some discussion. We try to help each other. Veterans community, although it does seem like a very large community because it's talked about quite a bit. It's not as large of a community as you think. When you look at the percentage of the population that are in the Marine Corps or have ever been Marines, it's like 0.9 and a 1. So the community's small. We need each other. It's a great organization to help do that.
What's the trophy look like? Is this the first ever Battle for Nevada game?
This is the first Battle for Nevada. They did one last year.
So it's the second.
It is.
That's my math.
No. Well, we played them last year.
I wasn't game 1.
I wasn't part of the.
Then this year would be game 2.
Yeah, no. You're a fucking idiot. I can't even get through it. This is a nonprofit organization. Anyway, so that's coming up on the 8th.
But do you have a trophy? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, there is a trophy, but there wasn't one the first time. We just went down to play them.
Gotcha.
On this weekend.
So this is the first official Battle of Nevada.
Correct. So this weekend is Veterans Day is on Tuesday. The Marine Corps birthday is on the 10th. So it's a military appreciation by the pro team here. That weekend, they'll be playing a team out of Bozeman, Montana, Friday and Saturday night. So
do you have special jerseys for it? Like
we
camo?
do. They are legit.
Love it.
So I'm an alternate captain on this team. So we'll have, there'll be, so instead of an A, it's the E9 emblem. What's that? What's that?
What's E9? I don't know.
Sergeant Major.
Okay.
E9 is the highest enlisted rank.
Okay.
And then our captain, who is actually a captain in the Air Force, is going to have captain's bars.
That's
And
cool.
then
That's really cool.
each member that is on the team gets their branch of service emblem on the other side.
Love
and
it.
instead of the name on the back, it'll say Marine for me. If someone's a soldier, airman, all that good jazz. So it's pretty slick. We'll be auctioning those off. It's a whole event. I'm going to post a bunch of stuff.
Love it. How many
on it.
tickets would you said you bought? 50, and if anybody texts you D&D, you'll give them tickets to the game? Is that what we did, or no?
No,
Okay, I wasn't sure.
maybe that was a dream.
I was checking on it. I just
Maybe that
wasn't
was a
sure.
dream.
That was
So we have that going on. So I'd kind of tease something that I was kind of working on this apparel thing with a company that I have up in Montana, and we actually did our first run of apparel. So you might start seeing some of that come out in the next couple weeks.
Haven't got a box at my door yet.
Well, it's because it's being made right now.
I love it.
And then we have a new member of the team behind the scenes coming in soon. So this is
Behind me?
No. So I'm really excited. They're going to handle our social media, our content, kind of get us in the right direction. They are professional. I went to school for all this stuff. So hopefully you'll start seeing a little bit more stuff coming from us in the upcoming weeks.
They lasted longer in college than me and you combined.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. And just the last thing, if you're still listening, hey, look, I really appreciate you guys coming to listen. I appreciate the fact that you guys have joined our Instagram page, TikTok, and if you're checking out our website and all that good jazz. If you're listening to this point and you haven't subscribed to whatever platform that you listen, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to start to build, we have a good following on Instagram. And if you're listening to the podcast, if you could take a quick second, just hit the like, hit the subscribe to make sure that you guys are getting refreshed.
And reach out to us and tell us, because I had 2 people reach out to me this week. Last night at the open house, my buddy Jeff Shinneman's like, dude, how's the pod going? Sounds awesome. I was like, I didn't even know you listened to it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, Shinny. My cousin Carrie, she's works in a hospital. It's a perfusionist in West Virginia. She's like, I love putting it on because I hear your voice and it makes me think of when we were growing up and hanging out. So
yeah,
it's cool.
That might not be the same for everyone else.
No, I'm sure some people turn this on and they're like, oh, fuck, dude. I thought he died.
Yeah.
He's still here? Oh, boy. I was married to him once.
Oh, yeah. I like it. No, but please go ahead and subscribe, whether Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube videos, things like that. We really appreciate you. Thank you for listening. Go check out Weller Brands. Pick up some Weller, 20% off. It's a great focus, chill, relax drink for any of you guys non-alcoholic drinkers out there.
Get it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. And we're out. Dude, we're going to be at episode 20 soon.